Yep, what's up, my fellow sinners? Ichigo, your Morningstar here. Back again, once again, and today, people, today, it just dropped 3 hours ago. The death battle is finally here. Finally, we get some death battle fights. Ichigo versus Yu Haku. Oh, that's his name. Yeah, I forgot. God damn it. What? I forgot his name. But Yu Hakusho, Bleach. And I'm not alone. He's
Hey, listen, you're the one that told me to take care of this shit. Fuck you, I'm not doing this video. Fine, as long as you pay me. Jesus. Fuck. Didn't even get a chance to prep myself, but whatever. Okay, you should know who I am. I'm Deadpool, yada yada yada, Merc with a mouth, Ryan Reynolds. I'm assuming you're the guy that Ace told me about.
yes.
Yeah, of course. So, who's fighting who?
Bleach
Let's
versus
see.
Yu Hakusho.
So, an angsty teenager versus another angsty teenager.
Yes.
See if I can remember this, since I'd love to universe hop left and right, but let's
Yeah.
see.
You
The
somehow came
Ichigo guy
here.
let's see. The guy with a giant knife and a guy that was trained by an old woman that was voiced by Frieza.
I mean, yeah, I forgot the voice actor was Frieza. Huh. Oh, well, the OG Frieza. You're right. You're right, coach.
I guess I'll have to side with the Ichigo guy. I mean, he knows how to use his giant sword.
That is that only thing that's giant that he gets to use.
I mean,
Yeah.
why'd you think Orihime stayed with him?
Ah! That's I was, I always think, you're compensating for something, but
Listen, you're talking to a guy that flirts with Wolverine 24/7.
you flirt with everyone.
Exactly.
Oh God.
So, let's get this party started.
That's my job, Deadpool. Let's get this party started. No merkin with the mouth. I don't trust
If all things necessary.
I don't trust you.
Come on, don't trust me. Galacta, Spider-Man, one time
Wolverine, Domino. The list go. I could go on. McFury.
Morales.
Yeah, we don't talk about him.
We don't speak of Miles.
We don't talk. All right. Oh, they're going back to the OG style. Ichigo. Yusuke. I keep forgetting the damn kid's name. So, Spirit versus Soul Reaper. So, Reaper versus Spirit.
And it's our job to analyze
Interesting.
their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Tell me, Boomstick, what happens when we die?
We just poof in existence.
Man, I don't know. We just started.
Our souls are carried by
Getting very
Shinigami,
dark
gods
early.
of death in an eternal cycle of death and rebirth.
That was my second guess.
And when a soul goes astray, warped by evil and regret, it's a Shinigami's job to purify such violent hollows and send them off to the realm of the dead.
I remember watching
The
this when I
Soul
was
Society.
young, the very first time. I was like, yo, this is interesting.
Enter Ichigo Kurosaki, whose tragic anime backstory came way too early when his mom was killed by a hollow. Reason number one,
Decapitated by a hollow.
Why you should never want your kid to be the anime protagonist.
Left with his
Yeah,
grief,
never.
young Ichigo was crushed under the weight of survivor's guilt.
So he lashed out the only way he knew how.
By
beating
kicking
people
ass.
up.
But this wound began to heal when he found his calling, upon meeting a Shinigami named Rukia. To stop a powerful hollow, she gave Ichigo her powers, rousing unseen potential within.
Boom! Just like that, Ichigo's a Shinigami.
Substitute Shinigami.
Substitute,
To carry
yeah.
out his duties, Ichigo sheds his body for an invisible one made of spiritual matter called Reishi. He can wield vast amounts of spiritual energy called Ryoku, and
Yeah.
exert it offensively in the form of spiritual pressure, or Reiatsu.
Okay, that's a lot of big words, but all it really means is he's a superpowered ghost with an epic sword. His spirit aura is so strong, it can stun lock foes, crushing them under his own power, even fatally.
He controls spirit matter in and around him, hardening his skin for defense and leaping off of invisible footholds in the air. Paired with speed-boosting skills like Shunpo, he can virtually fly.
Say goodbye to the kid who beat up.
I mean, he could do all that and whatnot. What were you saying?
I was saying like how you know, good old kitchen knife have everything in his arsenal. I mean, that sword isn't the only thing he got. I mean, look at the statistics he have. I'm kind of jealous, but
Why would you be jealous? You can't fucking die.
that's true. But
I'm-
look at this shit. Flight? I want to fly.
No, you don't need that power.
Why not?
No, you have enough.
I mean, okay, yeah, you're right.
Bullies for their lunch money.
But there is one thing you can say that you have. Same thing with them. You like to fight.
And that is? Oh, yeah.
And hello to the town's new superhero with fellow Ghostbusters Orihime, Chad,
Yeah.
and Uryu, plus Rukia. It was the Shinigami's job.
That's
to
a guy
tear
named
Hollows a
Chad.
new hole.
Chad.
While balancing responsibilities at school, of course. GPA comes first, and maybe
Yes,
a round or
education
two of
comes
tech.
first.
But it wouldn't be possible without his Shinigami blade, a
Yep.
Zanpakuto.
The
It's
Zanpakuto.
basically a superpowered spirit that's physically a sword.
A giant kitchen
Ghost
knife.
sword.
Though
Yeah.
Strangely, Ichigo's sword is composed of two distinct spirits,
Yep.
both named Zangetsu, which isn't confusing at all.
Just
No.
call him Old Man Zangetsu and Hollow Zangetsu. Anyway,
Yep.
the double ghost sword gives Ichigo lots of new moves, including his trademark attack, the sword beam to end all sword beams. Getsuga Tensho!
Getsuga Tensho is incredibly powerful. and
Yes,
so
it is.
effective that Ichigo developed multiple variants. He can fire it
Yep.
as a wave, detonate it mid-attack to act as a barrier, and combine two at once into the even stronger Getsuga Jujisho.
To cut
Yep.
even the biggest hollows down to size, Ichigo was ridiculously strong, even from
Yeah.
frame 1.
He can make giant shockwaves and parry spiritual light beams.
He was
from a
ridiculously
Menos Grande,
strong,
and
even
these
in
aren't
season 1.
fake
Like, it
slower
was
than light lasers.
broken.
Guidebooks confirm they're
Like,
real
I
light.
did say if he was, like, actually a pure Spirit Reaper, I would dare say he would be one of the strongest of all time.
He would literally be the most broken character in the big three of anime.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But, substitute, but we all know, if you're a true Bleach fan, we all know the truth, the hidden messages. I ain't gonna spoil it.
The novels say so too.
Plus, early on,
Oh,
Uryu
yeah.
moved so fast that he left his own shadow behind.
But as
Yep.
Ichigo became more involved with the Soul Society, he quickly found that he wasn't good enough.
This
Yep.
Byakuya guy's so fast, Ichigo can't even
Yep.
see him. Time for a good old-fashioned
Training arc,
Hit the
yep.
Music.
Until now, Zangetsu had operated only in its base state, Shikai. So Ichigo learned to release its inner power.
Yep.
A 10 times boost that takes most Shinigami a
Oh, look, it's
decade to
Chocolate
master.
Mommy.
It's Chocolate Mommy.
Kai.
Bankai!
His speed skyrocketed, letting him turn
Bankai.
the tables on douchebag Byakuya. Even in
Bankai is basically the way it's like, Dragon Ball, Goku. It's basically the way, like,
It's literally their
boof.
Kaioken.
yeah,
the laser.
that's a better way to explain it. That's a better way to explain it.
Shikai, he blocked an attack that could destroy the whole freaking Soul Society.
Yeah.
Because Ichigo's greatest gift is his potential to improve. Despite only being a teenager, he mastered swordsmanship well enough to thrash experts who had been training for centuries.
Yep.
He can quickly adapt to new weapons and styles.
Renji,
Right,
one of my favorite
surpassing his
characters.
limits time and
Oh,
time
he's
again.
everyone's
Like
favorite.
I love
character.
Renji.
Mine too.
Boy Grimjow. He was
Grimjow, that was a
technically
nice, that was a
Hey,
really
it's
good
my-
fight.
Orihime cheered him
Hey,
on.
it's my
That
ex.
was all he needed
Ah!
to smash that kitty.
You mean Grimjow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
With that main
Kitty.
character energy, Ichigo couldn't match Big Bad Aizen.
Aizen is still a threat, bruh.
God, that's that
Ichigo's
guy
Aizen-
that
Aizen
everyone
was-
keeps thinking he's a
Rude.
Black Air
Ichigo
Force
needed
How
to
guy.
tap
rude.
into his unexplained hollow power. Except
Yep.
Hollow
Ho-
Zangetsu wasn't going to make it easy.
Yeah.
Zang's pretty chill, but this guy's a menace.
Yeah, he's a
Still,
savage.
Ichigo needed his help and conjured a hollow mass to
Yep.
expand his
I dare say
power.
one of my favorite
Thus,
forms
this
of
meant
Ichigo, the hollow
within
form.
only grew stronger.
Masked up, he can fire lasers, bypass super senses, and
Yep.
heal lost limbs. but piss him off enough and he'll go full hollow. And you really don't want that.
No.
Qualification exceeds
Jesus.
even
No, you
Honkai,
don't.
And was enough to crush Ukiura in a battle that shook all
Yep.
of Hueco
Yep.
the world of hollows.
Full
One of my favorite locations in Bleach, Okamundo. Like, bro, it's beautiful.
hollow Ichigo
Yeah,
could
it
even
does
tear
look like
through
a nice
all 3
forest
layers
area.
of hell.
But with help from his secret Shinigami father, Ichigo continued to
Secret
train for
father.
months in the Dangai, a corridor between dimensions,
Secret
until he
father?
was finally ready
Ye-
to challenge Aizen.
Yeah,
Challenge
it's
is
a
an
lot.
Understatement. He manhandled
He
Aizen,
fucking manhandled
shattered
him.
mountains with sheer aura, and flexed
was an
so
amazing
hard he
fight.
smashed out of the black coffin, which crushes space like a mini black hole.
And yet,
Yeah.
it still wasn't enough. So by becoming Getsuga itself, Ichigo
Get
unleashed
suit! Ah!
his
Wait a
ultimate
minute.
attack.
Isn't that
Yeah.
that form that? Hold on. Let's see if I get this one right. Isn't that form where if Ichigo does one move, he dies?
If I'm not mistaken, it's like his most ultimate powerful form. It's literally instant kill to almost any person. Supposedly, it's been such a long time since I watched that part of Bleach, but yeah, he'll lose all his powers and like
So
it's like one of those suicidal moves. But he has
Just like-
survived them, so yeah, it's
so
weird.
basically he can do something old tin can Tony can't.
Yes, kind of, in a way, yeah.
Mugetsu, defeating Aizen at the cost of all his power.
He might
Yeah.
have saved everyone, but now it was back to Normiville.
Ichigo never truly realized until then just how much being a Shinigami meant to him. The power
Yeah.
to protect others, his drive, his pride in himself was gone. He would give anything to get it back.
And he did, thanks to a surprise assist from Rukia. Boom! Shinigami again!
His first
Just in
Yeah.
time for a
girlfriend. No,
1,000-year
his
blood
second.
war with the
Second,
final endgame
technically.
boss, Yuhabak.
Who
Oh my
planned to
God,
end
yes.
Everything. And while other Shinigami
New
tried
season's
their
coming
best,
out.
only
Be ready,
Ichigo
y'all.
was special enough to pull it off.
His father was a Shinigami. His mother was a member of the ancient
Quincy's.
and possessed by a hollow. Hence, his 2 Sanbakto spirits, one Quincy
Or like
other
3.
Hollow and Shinigami, made Ichigo
Pretty
a
much.
perfect union to break Yuhabak's plan. Finally, Ichigo understood himself, fully unifying with both Zanpakuto spirits within. With
Yep.
that came a new Shikai.
His
and 2
final,
new
his
Zanpakuto.
actual
True
Zanbakuto.
Shikai. If you thought Ichigo was strong before, oh boy, he's the strongest Shinigami alive.
Eat your
Or
heart. Listen,
dead.
eat your heart out,
Dead.
Goku.
Yeah.
Stronger
Oh,
than
yeah.
Kenpachi, who could split the Dangai
And
in half.
Kenpachi's a monster
Stronger
his
than
damn
Senju
self.
Who shook heaven and earth across the realms, and strong enough to match Yuhabak even after he absorbed the Soul King.
Juiced up with Soul King power, you about
Yeah.
could nuke all 3 realms. The human world, Soul Society, and
Yep.
Hueco Mundo, plus the Dangai and Garganta in between, which have a bunch of pocket dimensions sprinkled
So
in.
many.
Hell, just the
Pocket
Soul
dimensions.
King's corpse sent a
Ooh.
shockwave across
No,
all the
no,
realms.
don't get any
And it's not a
ideas.
matter of disrupting the flow of
Sorry,
souls.
too late.
Yuhabak
Pocket
was going
dimensions.
to end everything through sheer power alone.
But Ichigo still wasn't done powering up.
Entering a new half-hollow form and merging his Getsuga Tencho with a mighty hollow attack, the Gran Rey Sero.
Making a giant
Oh
crescent
my
slash
God.
that ripped
Look,
through
it's the
space
Bleach video
itself.
game.
All that
Yeah,
power
the new. So
culminating
that's where
in
we
his
kind of knew
true
about what his
Bankai.
new form.
Power so
His true
great,
Bankai.
even Yuhabak was scared of
The
it.
video
Joke's
game.
on you! Ichigo didn't even need it! You're done!
Ichigo was finally content, and 10 years later, he remains a Shinigami, having found the courage. to
Spoilers for
stand
who
on
was
the
waiting
edge
for
of
the
life
anime
and
to see
death,
what happened.
conquer his fears, and walk onward.
Yeah, that's basically the end.
Don't know why his
Most
theme song
teenagers
number 1
have
means.
no idea what they want to do.
Well, you gotta remember, classic Bleach. They had a bunch of a bunch of openings. There was one at the time when like Fairy Tail and all these other animes
Yeah.
had like every like halfway through like an arc, there was always a new season, like a new opening.
But
I
I'm
forgot
talking
who
about,
started
his
that.
theme song he had. His theme song. They gave him a true meaning. They called him number 1. So would that make I wonder what that would make any other anime swordsman a number 2. I mean, I'll give it to I'll give it to what's his face. You know, the guy with the 3 swords.
Oh, you're starting to fight. People are gonna fight with that. So Zoro
Yeah.
from fucking One Piece.
Listen, I'm the merc with a mouth. I've handled a lot of fights.
Kirito. Kirito.
He left me at the altar. I hated him.
Oh,
Sorry,
guts.
he took his
Guts.
girlfriend Asuna anyways.
We're gonna start some fighting here with guts.
Pretty much.
You can't even compare them. You can't put them in the same cook. Guts is actually just non-powers. He's just regular human with just a really good source. You can't put them in the category. Same thing with Kirito, because Kirito is still a young man that's super powered in a game. But you can't compare them. Different universes. All right, that's enough out of you. I'm gonna continue now.
Their life.
Yu
However,
Hakusho.
that was hardly a problem for juvenile delinquent Yusuke Urameshi, because he only ever
Rainbow?
wanted to do
Yeah.
one thing.
Fight.
Row
Green
hands.
enough.
It don't matter who the ups are.
He didn't
They
care who it
live
was. He
all
was fighting
fuck or
everyone.
babies.
That's one thing I did
Yusuke
like
lived to fight.
early
It's what Dave
early
like me.
90s anime.
Who cares about stupid
He's
things
just
like
like me.
birds and family?
Yeah.
Which is why
Who cares about nerds and family?
He threw himself in front of a speeding
Yep.
car to save a child, bringing that reckless life to a screeching halt.
Truck-kun claims another victim.
But this is chapter 1 of a battle shonen, so
We
we got
got
this part
Isekai.
in the end.
Technically, Isekai in his own anime.
Spooky skeleton in a hood who arrived to claim Yusuke's
Overlord!
soul. A blue-haired anime girl on a broomstick.
Yeah,
This
some
was
weirdo
Battle
on a
was to
broomstick.
ferry Yusuke's newly deceased spirit off to the afterlife.
Unfortunately, or I guess fortunately for him, he was such an asshole that the underworld didn't see his selfless death coming. And
So that's why you can actually see something, because he was so much of an asshole. Hell did not. Well, technically, I guess hell didn't want him. If you want to be fair.
So they put him in purgatory. What is?
But no, I
Feels
think
like
what it
Lady
was that
Gaga.
no, it's like okay, it's like best way to explain. It's like okay, well no, I can't say you example because think of the like most horrific person ever. Okay, for example, Griffith. Ooh, Griffith. Like
I was
Griffith.
gonna.
It's like
I was-
Griffith doing all his horrific shit and then saving a kid get ran over by a car. It's like
I was really gonna say that one Guts lookalike. I think his name was Volt or something.
okay, yeah. That works. That's another one. It's like him,
You
but
know-
saving a kid from getting hit by a car. It's like cannot compute. What the fuck?
He did a good deed.
I'm confused. And
didn't
then
have any space prepared for him. Imagine being
Yeah, they
such a
weren't- they
menace
didn't
to society
know
that
what
the
to do with
second
him.
You do something nice, hell itself gets caught with its pants down.
Whether you're a small
Ah!
business, a freelancer, or an individual
That's basically
who
what
gets their
happened.
taxes done, we've got you covered.
go away.
So the underworld surrogate king, Koenma, offered Yusuke
Oh, I
an
remember.
alternative. He could return
been a
to
while
life
since
as
I
a
watched
agent
this.
of the afterlife, a
I haven't seen this
spirit
in a
detective,
while.
solving supernatural crimes and fighting off
I gotta
demonic threats
rewatch.
to humanity.
Naturally, Yusuke did what anyone would do in that situation.
Hmm.
And
I
told
did
Satan
stole
Jr. to
Ace's
stuff it.
Crunchyroll
I mean,
account,
Nah,
so
I'll
wouldn't
pass.
mind.
Anything, and no one was gonna miss him. So what's the point of coming back to life? It's not like his mom would be sad, or his childhood sweetheart Keiko would be heartbroken, or even his rival Kuwabara would shed manly tears. Oh man.
At the sight of loved ones who cared far more than he ever expected, Yusuke had a change of heart and
Yeah.
accepted Koenma's offer, returning to life with a new purpose and a new job.
And newfound ass-kicking ability. In his quest to beat the dog shit out of demonkind, Yusuke learned to
Yep.
harness Reiki, or spirit energy. He's
Spirit
ridiculously
gun!
strong, fast, and durable, heals from wounds quickly, and can see
Yeah.
spirits invisible to mortal men.
Even early on, Yusuke could parry Suzaku's lightning arrows, which are formed from real lightning called down from the sky. And
Yeah.
with the help of legendary warrior Genkai, he mastered
Frieza
a
voice
signature
actor.
move that can blast anyone
Free-
to smithereens.
My
Oh, this
favorite
is what
shonen
Frieza
move
looks
ever,
like if
the
If it was a
Spirit Gun.
human.
became a
First,
guild.
Yusuke had a limited number of shots, but eventually he turned
He
it
mastered
into his
all, yeah.
personal WMD. Stronger than any weapon on Earth, he could go finger blasting around as much as he
You.
The spirit gun is more versatile than it appears.
Finger blasting,
Yusuke
huh?
can bounce it off
Yeah,
surfaces for
real
sneak attacks, propel himself
fingers.
around like a rocket in flight, and produce massive explosions with each shot.
How I
He can
think of
twist
it.
it up for a spirit shotgun, a mighty AoE blast, or a spirit punch, where he keeps the energy stored in his fists and clovers the hell out of you. And the
Yeah.
spirit wave, a Kamehameha from before
Basically.
the uncultured Americans knew what a Kamehameha was.
Yusuke may be
Technically, yes,
he's
because we got this
deceptively
before we
skilled
got
in kung fu
Dragon
battle.
Ball.
He's not afraid to fight dirty. throw in his shoes, using
Yeah, he doesn't give a
sleight
shit.
of hand to place
He's
cigarettes on his foe to track them in the dark.
Personally, I'd call that smart. And his
It
hand-to-hand
is.
is A+. He's matched experts like Cabano, who's said to have mastered all forms of martial combat.
But his best secret is how quickly he improves. All it takes is
His
a round of
potential is when
training
he
or
learns it
threatening his
fairly
friends,
quickly.
And Yusuke's power will spike to match stronger enemies, even if it means literally burning through his own life force for a power.
He'll do it,
All
yeah.
known demons and demon fighters are individually ranked on a
Ranked,
scale
yep.
of power from E to S.
E and D class demons are nothing special. We're talking local threats at best.
Hold on. So comparison for way to match him out with Ichigo, I guess you can call. You will have to call Ichigo beyond like S class threat because he is.
Yeah,
I
'cause
guess you can technically classify him as a demon. Technically, if you
wouldn't
had to put it,
demons be like S class?
not all demons are S class, but a lot of demons, if I remember from what's his face, the other demon kid, the one that was half ice demon, half fire demon. He was technically a low, but he earned his way up to be like the king of hell as an S class demon.
Or
I don't
like,
remember.
then what does make then what that would make Ghost Rider an an A class?
Technically
A
A class because he's a spirit of a demon.
Okay, so
Technically,
Ghost Rider wouldn't be one.
no, he wouldn't be S class. Technically, even though he capabilities are beyond that, but like by ranking Banner standards, his demon that would be A class. Technically.
Pretty much.
C and B are getting a bit dicey in a destroy your city kind of way. A and S? Well, hold on to your ass. We're talking end of the world.
As Yusuke
Yeah.
forged bonds with new allies like demons
A
and
and S are
Kurama,
usually-
as well as his old pal Kuwabara, he found himself facing opponents he couldn't beat, such as the monstrous Toguro, who could
Toguro,
vaporize
that
weaker
was
demons
nuts.
and
I remember
crush
that
their
fight.
souls with sheer aura.
But Yusuke needed to survive and protect his loved ones. So he had no choice but to rank up, even if it meant absorbing the power of a small star. Thanks, Genkai!
Our sun has an average luminosity of 380 septillion watts, or
Okay.
joules per second. Small stars like red dwarfs output about 1/10,000th of that. So this spirit orb
Math!
second would equal about 9 million megatons of TNT.
Enough to send Toguro to the grave.
Even after pushing past his own limits, Yusuke would still need more power to face S-class threats like Sensui, a past
I
spirit
remember
detective
that
gone
shit.
bad, and a great
Yep.
measuring stick for what top-tier demons are capable of.
Sensui
Yeah.
was so yoked he couldn't even use all his power in the human world without threatening to bring down the whole thing. He
Yeah.
compared destroying the whole goddamn planet to kicking an anthill.
According to Genkai,
Wow.
Yusuke could destroy the planet too, if he really wanted. And even A-class threats like King Enma have shaken both the demon and human worlds.
That anima guy is strong as balls. In
Yeah, I
the
forgot
past,
how
he
powerful
fought
he
the
was.
Netherworld King Yakumo, who could eradicate
Balls.
the entire human world and remake the Netherworld.
But Yusuke's power surpassed both of them to the point where he overloaded
Oh, yeah,
Yakumo with
from
his
the
own
movies.
energy. And do keep in mind, Yusuke was still only A-class at the time. A
Yeah.
far cry from S-classes like Sensui, whose sacred energy was 10 times his superior.
But not for long, sucker, because turns out Yusuke was a demon himself.
Literally. Yusuke is the
Oh,
descendant
yeah.
of an ancient and incredibly powerful being.
I
One of-
totally forgot about that. Holy shit! I
He
totally
became the demon.
no. He's actually a reincarnation. That's why he's so strong.
Oh.
Oh my god! I totally forgot about that. Holy shit!
Well,
I totally forgot about that.
it pretty sure that Yu Yu Hakusho is in fact an
Ooh.
isekai.
An isekai within your same universe, so not really. Kind of isekai. Like I want to come back and get revenge on everybody. Basically. Oh
Nah.
god.
Imagine Spidey with shit like this.
No. Which
Nah,
Spidey though?
'cause you should know who I mean.
No, we're not going into that rabbit hole.
One of the strongest in existence, Ryzen, the Demon King.
With his Bazoku mark, Yusuke can channel Ryzen's spirit for a huge
We
power
got long
boost
hair.
Yep.
and a massive
That's
first
basically
form
his
murder
true
boost.
form.
This was his first taste of a dangerous new type of spirit energy, Yoki.
A form
Yep.
of energy used by demons. Like normal Reiki, it can be
Ooh.
amplified by intense emotions. Unlike normal Reiki, its use creates
bang,
a
bang, bang,
pleasurable
bang.
feeling, feeding into the user's rage and bloodlust.
I
The
literally
feral
forgot
animal
about
Seen
that.
enough rage like
So
this
Yusuke
since Wolverine's
upgraded his spirit
rampage.
gun to a demon gun.
Demon
It's
gun.
The same thing, but red.
But
Oh, and
demon.
it's strong enough to blast since we passed the horizon, putting Yusuke's power
What's the
firmly in
difference?
glass.
And
It's
making
red.
Divine Kingdom to rule the demon world. But as he was thrust into a tournament vying for that throne, Yusuke began to wonder if all this power was what he really wanted.
Self-reflection? From
Yeah.
I'll kick your ass, Yusuke Urameshi? Nah, we can worry about that later. There's a tournament to win.
Yeah.
Which one of you, girl, baby, or grandparents is first?
Even then, as Yusuke
Yeah,
took
for the
on
Demon
King
King.
Yomi in an epic final battle,
Yeah.
he was still growing. He had become far stronger than before, even achieving a unique version of the Mozoku form separate from Raizen's influence.
And a brand spanking new form of power. Kinda like Sensui's sacred energy, but even better. It's so unprecedented, it doesn't even have a name, but it's golden glowy.
Strong enough to
Glowy.
flash Yomi, creating an explosion that split the
All
heavens
Super
above
Saiyan.
and decimated
Yeah.
the Akunin tree below, pushing the Demon King himself to his absolute limits.
But
I re-
then, Yusuke lost. It's
Yeah,
not all bad,
he
though.
lost the fight.
Even if being king would have been cool, Yusuke realized he wanted something
Yep.
more. He'd grown up and chose to walk a new path.
It was
Yeah.
always Yusuke's connections with others that motivated him above
His
all
friend.
else.
Friendship.
And it was in those connections that he found his happy
Friendship.
ending.
But I wouldn't piss him off if you can avoid it. Get
Yeah,
him in
don't.
the right mood or threaten the human world, and the spirit detective will beat your stupid ass.
That's one thing he's known for. Okay,
He's scared to
alright.
try.
I totally forgot about that half part of the demon. That kind of changes things now. I was going straight Ichigo firm all the way. I low-key forgot about that demon part. Oh shit. I low-key forgot about that.
That is a good question.
Ooh, now it's actually, 'cause I was like, this felt like a mismatch at first, because Ichigo, especially now, Ichigo has all this new shit, and I thought he didn't have anything besides, spirit energy and shit. Like, I low-key totally forgot about that last arc, the demon arc, where he's like a reincarnation demon. That kind of changes things now. Wait a minute. Fuck.
Fuck it, Ichigo. If he has what it takes, he has what it takes.
Alright.
Leave me alone.
I
I haven't seen this geeking
I'm
out
going.
since.
Go with my gut says Ichigo. Go Ichigo. Go Ichigo. Go
I'm sticking
Ichigo.
with Ichigo. I haven't seen
I
someone
started-
geek out this much since I got Captain America, that one action figure of himself.
So you can play with it, didn't you?
That, and I may or may not got it signed by the guy who played him in the movies.
I'm clicking.
I
play.
lied. I lied. I stole it off of a neckbeard.
I thought you were gonna say you stole it from a child.
Oh, no. I stole a PS5 from a child.
That tracks.
Long has its return been foretold, but now,
Wow.
finally, it is reborn.
The original Death Battle shirt that once dominated the world. Hell
Oh
yeah.
wow, yeah, they brought them back.
Materials
Cool.
featured
Yes,
inside
yes,
even
yes, yes,
interacting with-
yes. Blah blah blah. All right, Ichigo, don't
Alright, the
fuck me.
combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's
Stop
time
for death battle!
Ace is right. It is fun to say it like that.
The retro vibe.
It's a demon. That's a hollow. No doubt
Ha.
about it.
No. He can see him because of the spirit energy.
That's a beautiful start.
Oh, all right. All right, get to. All right, spirit punch. Square up, square up, square up. Oh, not the ricochet. Not the nuts. What the?
I'm taking
Yep,
I'm taking
give me that butt.
idea, Ichigo. I'm taking that
Yeah.
idea, Yusuke. Thank you for giving me that idea.
Oh.
Chump change.
Reckless idiot!
Where did you take him to? Oh.
Baby, little demon energy got you scared.
Ah! Let's go! Let's go!
Getsuga! Yujisho!
Alright.
What? Damn, why didn't I think of that?
Ah! Alright, he is known to do that shit thing on the fly.
Give in to me, Yusuke. Let's devour him together.
Oh God. Oh, God.
No.
He's hungry.
My fight, jackass! You just told me back!
Oh shit. Not the Broly! He's Broling him!
Yeesh, rude awakening. This one's a piece of work. Need a hand, partner?
Let's do it.
Oh, it's the hollow. Oh shit. Bankai. Not the animation change! Oh, they're in hell. Well, the netherworld.
I can go even faster if you'd like. Hell yeah!
Oh my God.
That is what they. He's just like Goku. He progresses through his time. He's gonna break the sword.
So he's gonna break the. Is that breaking this? Oh no.
Oh shit. Oh.
Is that a crescent moon?
Oh my God.
Give me a freaking break.
All right, he got it.
He did.
On the other side.
He did.
He got it. Okay.
You
How
know
about?
Think the afterlife offers frequent flyer miles?
There's a lot to cover here, so let's break this down into 4 chapters, starting
Holy
with their
shit!
abilities.
He got it. I was about to be like, wait a minute. Oh,
Auras
was
like
right.
arrows that are similar to Reiatsu.
I thought was right, he
Ichigo
actually
couldn't
did it.
cheese a win
He
right
got
away.
it.
Otherwise, Yusuke was outmatched. Sure, the Spirit Gun could potentially match the Getsuga Tensho, and he had stat-boosting forms like the Mizoku. Ichigo, however, had more varied powers, a better healing factor, greater stamina
True.
given his months of Dangai training.
And all those swords. He just had way more abilities to play with.
Likewise, speed was a fairly easy call.
Oh,
Yusuke
yeah,
could react
no.
to lightning early on, and obviously got much faster over time. Looking at this blast from his clash with Yomi, it erupted upwards at 57% the speed of light.
But Ichigo was faster than light from the start. And he's
Yeah,
gotten
he had
faster,
that
too.
naturally.
He couldn't even see Byakuya at first.
To be
but
all right. To be fair, I'm gonna say my thoughts on this, because to be fair, it's a little unfair. Even though I'm happy Ichigo won, but like it's still a little unfair because Ichigo has a continuation and gotten much stronger. Yu Hakusho hasn't got any revamp since fucking like the early 2000s. So kind of like a little like far off on the power scale, because at least other things kind of got my bigger, but it was still a good fight nonetheless.
blitzed him in the rematch. Plus, he's got tons of training and power-ups since then.
The
True.
Soul King Shockwave, for example, expanded across the realms at thousands of times light speed, and Ichigo reacted to attacks from Soul King Yuhabak that utilized the same power.
True.
Ichigo takes speed. But Yusuke's fought plenty of foes faster and more varied than him.
He
it's
has.
extremely important to examine their tactics and ability to adapt mid-fight.
This is kind of both their things. Ichigo has styled on guys with centuries of training and has
Yeah,
over a decade
true.
of experience as a Shinigami.
True.
He's pretty good at figuring out new weapons and styles.
Meanwhile, Yusuke was flexible and quick to adapt, mixing cleverness with
He
exceptional
adapts and he
hand-to-hand.
does like
He's good
off the
enough to
hand
match
bullshit.
Kabano, who mastered every martial art. Ichigo's decent at hand-to-hand, but it's not his go-to in the same
No,
way.
it's mostly a
Both
sword.
had their strong suits.
It's basically sword
Hands
against
on each
fist.
side.
Like what?
Fair to call this one a
I'll
draw.
call it a
Leaving
tie.
only
Yeah.
the biggest winning
I call it a
factor,
tie,
which could have
too.
superseded all other advantages. Power.
Damn you, Ad!
Tax expertise without hidden fees.
Between Sensui, Genkai, and Enma, Yusuke could definitely destroy the planet.
True.
Examining his sky-splitting clash with Yomi and measuring its scale, that's about 4 quadrillion megatons of TNT, which is crazy.
Not writing this down in my head, so I can go mollywop both of them.
Tear through hell,
Mid-series,
and block attacks
like,
that could
hell,
destroy the
technically
Soul Society.
Ichigo's fucking
But
Hollow
at
form
his
could
feet,
destroy most
he
of the
beat
fucking...
Yuhabak, who could destroy several realms, which is far more impressive than just one.
To be fair, Yusuke also beat Yakumo, who could threaten 2 realms at the same time. Pretty close to Yuhabak's threatening 3.
And Yusuke far surpassed Yakumo afterward. The gap between him and Sensui alone was 10 times. So there could be an argument for Yusuke's power surpassing Ichigo if 3 realms was truly Ichigo's limit.
Fortunately for Ichigo, it's not. Yuhabak was also gonna destroy the Garganta, which has at least 29 pocket dimensions inside it.
Each containing at least a
Technically,
planet
yeah.
and star,
Yeah,
much
so.
larger than Yusuke's planet-sized worlds. Plus, Ichigo matched Yuhabak in True Shikai, without his additional boost from Half Hollow and True Bankai.
Yeah, all the
As
new
always with
support he
Death
got,
Battle, there's
so...
arguments either way, but the way we see
There's
it,
50-50, but you always go by the most result. That's why I was trying to tell people about Death Battle. They always say things are like this, but no, they don't go for just all the what ifs. They add up like everything that's like at least 50-50 of the time, or at least 95% of the chance of just on a regular day, no field advantage, no crazy shit, just like straight on what you have right there and there, what you got. And
Why do you think?
right,
Like, why do you think people were? Why do you think the JoJo fans were crying in the corner because their little Italian boy lost to a high school guy who uses a knife for a weapon?
let's also talk about the controversial one with the Blade and Buffy.
Or what about that? What about that weird high pitched talking scythe wielding girl? Or that other scythe wielding person? I don't know. That high pitched girl annoys the hell out of me.
I can imagine so.
Big, giving Ichigo the final edge. Sorry if things got messy, but that's just how
messy.
it goes.
Messy.
The winner is
Messy.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
All right, who's next?
No,
Time
who's next?
on Death Battle.
I went to tell 8. Wait, is that
The fuck?
Metal Sonic?
Ah!
That's Metal Sonic.
Versus who? Cell.
Subscribe and
Oh my god.
The perfect form versus the other perfect organic life form. Perfect metal form, organic life. Listen.
Hold up a sec.
What happened? Where'd you go?
You paused the last that I recorded?
Yes.
Okay. Now where was I? Oh yes. I'm Deadpool. All right. Holy shit. We might have to give it now. Hold on.
That's
If
too.
it's-
I don't know. That's
Ace is gonna lose his mind when I tell him. Oh,
I
go
this
go for Daddy Deadpool. Yes, I know. Fine. Thank you for You're welcome for taking over, Ace. Hey, don't bitch at me. I did this for you so you can bed with that blonde chick, Yank. Hey, don't give me. Hey, don't give me lip, mister. You said, or else I'm not paying you.
I don't like it.
Of course I don't pay. Of course I don't pay you.
Why do I don't get paid?
Whatever, Ace. Just make sure you're back. And I better not see you in that goddamn jockstrap. Or so help me.
We're gonna leave that to that. You already know. Thanks for watching. Definitely stay tuned for the Cell and Metal Sonic. Are definitely
Definitely.
that's gonna be a good fight. But thank you all for watching. See y'all next time.